Hey everybody, this is Coach Eric here. What I'm going to do here today is we're going to go over the Silverman triathlon course. I'm going to talk about everything that the race has to offer as a whole, both for the full Ironman and the half. We're going to go over the courses, the challenges, what to expect, what not to expect, and then the key thing we're going to kind of talk about is execution. The Silverman race is one of the hardest, it's been called the hardest Ironman in the world, and the half is also extremely challenging. There is lots of elevation gain on both the bike and the run, and there is also a lot of wind to contend with, which is a factor in each leg of the race. So link should be right above. Go there to silvermannv.com and I'll walk you through some of the courses. You can look open up a new browser page, and we're going to open up the courses, and I can kind of walk you through them and what to expect, because they are unique and very challenging. So you can see I have my Silverman visor on. One of the many cool swag things that you'll get there. I got a really nice backpack that I'm still using every day for everyday uses, going to all bike races and all that kind of stuff. Full of stuff, water bottles, sponsorship stuff, t-shirts, visor, really cool stuff, kind of a little bit above and beyond your normal race. So when you go to the open page, you can see this race is November 9th. It's a great late season race. It's in Henderson, Nevada, which is just south of Vegas. It's kind of south Las Vegas, and it takes place in beautiful Lake Mead, that whole area down there. So on that top bar, if you go to race details, open up that page, and then you can go to either the full or the half Ironman course descriptions, and then if you click on the map, it'll bring up a PDF file of a map of each course. So go ahead and do that, just so you have it up there so you can refer back to it. And what I'll do here is we're going to start right off with the bike, right off with the swim. The swim is, you can see it's kind of an interesting shape. You go out from the marina down in Lake Mead. The first few minutes of your swim, relatively calm water, because you're protected by a long jutting out piece of land and part of the marina. But soon after that, you get hit from your right-hand side, the prevailing wind usually be coming from the right, with some really serious winds and big swells. Obviously Lake Mead is huge. It's really a sight to see. I got some pictures here as well on the post that you can check out down below. And so you get some really big swells. It's extremely difficult to find your rhythm, and it's extremely difficult to actually find a pack of swimmers to swim with and to get a nice draft. So almost impossible. In the half, I did the half Ironman last year. The difficulty of the wind and the water put about 8 or 9 minutes on my time, on my normal half Ironman swimming time. So and I would imagine that would even be exponentially more difficult with the full Ironman. As you can see here, if you look at the map, as you go out in the start, the wind comes from the right. After you make your first turn, you get a nice tailwind, a little bit of body surfing in the waves. So definitely take that time to relax and save up some energy, because as you can see, even for the half folks, when you make that turn, you got some major crosswinds again and big swells that you're trying to swim across. It's very hard to see your line, keep your line, and to just keep good momentum. For those folks doing a full, if you're going to turn right around and be swimming straight into the wind. The wind last year was up above 20 miles an hour consistently, 20 plus. So big swells, swimming right back into the waves. This swim course features, it really favors strong, experienced swimmers. So definitely put in the appropriate amount of time training for the swim, and also get into some open water swimming. If you don't have it available, it is worth taking some time and energy to get out there and practice some open water swims with a group, without a group. You know, do what you got to do to be prepared for this race. It is wetsuit legal. I wore a sleeveless last year and was fine. The water isn't really that cold. It's a good temperature, and the wetsuit, you know, as we know, helps keep you afloat. So that's definitely a good thing to have. As you come into transition, volunteers there will hand you your transition 1 bag. You go into a tent. They have 2 tents right next to each other, side by side, men and women. You come out the other side to transition number 1, grab your bike, and you're off. So key notes for the swim: really relax in that tailwind section. Just keep your head about you, keep plugging away. It's going to be long. It's going to be significantly longer than your normal swim time because of that wind. It's going to be harder to find people to swim with. So get some open water swimming in and use your tailwind time to really relax. So T1 is pretty straightforward. You come out the other side of the tents, grab your bike, and we're going to talk about the bike course next.